this video today, we're going to be talking about bags and what bag you need to take on your trip with you. We're going to start off first of all with the main bag that you're going to carry all of your kit in. And I'm a firm believer in duffel bags over rucksacks. And there's many reasons for this, but the main one generally is that in a duffel bag, you can open up the whole top of the bag and you can see right in it. So you've got one big opening on the bag and you can get into it. Whereas with a rucksack, when you're carrying a rucksack, you go in from the top and guaranteed the one thing you want is going to be right down the bottom. So I'm a firm believer in duffel bags. Now this one here is the North Face duffel bag. This one I've probably owned now for about 10 years. It's still in really good condition and it's probably been up Kilimanjaro 6 or 7 times, this one. So you can see it's kind of well battered, but it's still got plenty of life left in it yet. Now the reason, like I say, I choose a duffel bag is because of the easy access to get into it. Everything's in one compartment so you can find things. The North Face duffel bags are great because they're made out of this really tough material. If they get loaded on top of buses, on roof racks, you can drag it across an airport floor and your kit will be pretty safe. Also as well, they'll kind of be fairly waterproof as well in this. So when your porters and things like that or your yaks are carrying it in Nepal or up to Morocco, your bag won't get a battering and neither will your kit. The North Face one does come with shoulder straps on it, so you can carry it as if it's a rucksack as well. It's not the most comfiest thing to carry, but just getting through the airport, carrying it from hotels, etc., these straps make it really easy to carry. But again, because they're so hard wearing, you can just grab the end loop and drag it across the floor, which you can see I've done on this one a fair few times. Inside it is just one big compartment. But it's also got this kind of handy area here to put different bits and pieces in, stuff you need to get your hands on pretty quickly. Padlocks are big enough that you can lock a padlock on it for going through the airport and doing that. And also there's compression straps on it as well, so you can pull it down and make it smaller. The North Face duffel bag, it comes in 5 sizes, but there's only really 2 that you need to worry about. So this is the large version here. And they also do an extra large version, which is huge. If you are going to be doing trips such as Island Peak and those sorts of things, then the big one is great. But for the majority of trips, the large one is perfectly adequate. This one here is a medium one, so you can sort of see the difference in size. You would probably struggle a little bit to get everything you needed into the medium-sized bag. On the new ones, because this is a new one, it has got an end compartment on it as well, which the old ones, i.e. these ones, don't have. But they are the best bags, I think, for expedition use. And if you're constantly going to be doing trips over and over again, then invest in one of these. And then it will just last and last and last. The thing with them is there is plenty of companies who have tried to copy the North Face duffel bag, and quite frankly, they just aren't as good. We had one chap on Kilimanjaro a few years ago. He had bought one of the cheap ones. The zip broke on day 1, and we were having to duct tape his bag together every night for him to go from camp to camp. So just invest that little bit of extra money and get something that's great. So if you've got a rucksack, there is nothing wrong in using it. By all means, take it along with you. But my preference on it is a duffel bag for these trips. The next thing we're going to look at is our day packs, and this is what we're going to carry each day with us when we're on the trek. So this bag generally will be the bag that you're going to take onto the aeroplane as your hand luggage, and it's what you're going to use on your trips when you're trekking day to day, that you're going to carry your day-to-day things in. So what sort of things you need to carry day to day? Well, you're going to be needing your waterproofs, your water, food, your camera, any personal snacks and things like that. So it doesn't need to be massive. Okay, this is my second one of these. And this is an Osprey bag, and I think these are brilliant for these sorts of trips. It's a 33 litre bag. It's perfectly sized for what we're looking for. It's got a comfortable straps on it, comfortable waist belt on it, pockets on the waist belt. You can put your hydration pack inside the bag and the tube comes out. And it's just got lots of handy little compartments like this one, where you can just stuff something in there. Quite often I'll put my waterproof or my jumper in there if I just want to use it again in an hour, so I don't want to put it all the way back in the bag. I can just shove it in this part here. So these bags are great. Now they're quite pricey, but again, if it's something you're going to be using constantly, then invest in it now rather than buying cheap. Because if you buy cheap, you'll use it once, throw it away when you get back, which is fine if you're only going to do one of these trips once. But if you're going to keep doing them and keep traveling, then I would always advise to invest in good kit. Bags such as this, which are the flimsy kind of bags, again, it's a great day sack. It will do exactly what you want it to do, but it has no back support in it. Very flimsy on the arms. It's not going to be overly comfortable for you to carry, and if you're trekking for 4, 5, 6 days on the trot, eventually this is going to hurt your back. This is great for sort of a one-day walk, but not realistically to continue trekking day after day after day. So that's it with bags. If you've got any questions or anything like that, just email us, go onto the Facebook group. If you see something that you think, will that be suitable for what I'm looking for, then just send us a picture of it and we're more than happy to comment and give you our advice. But that's it for this week, and that's bags for you. Speak to you soon. Bye.